Hello. I hope I'm ready for some Evolution Worlds. Part of me wonders how much is left of this game. I feel like I haven't made much progress. It's an RPG. RPGs are infamous for being very, very long.
Come on, let's go for it today.
Here. Am I here for a mission? I think I already know why I'm here.
Well then, Mag,
Oh, no, never mind. I was here last time because I saved right after I got done doing, or rather attempting to do a, item fusion. And I did not have any items to fuse. Ah, sorry about that. What do I have in my inventory? Narrowland Gold, Narrowland Plus, Mokana, herbs. Quite a lot of things. I'm gonna check some luggage real quick.
Is there any...
Take these herbs.
If there is
Now I'm good.
I'll pack.
Crypt Maze is where I'm supposed to go now. I have no idea what that was. I don't know what these are, but they make me mass don't.
Yeah.
Macro activation. Okay. Weird. Strange jamming. Macro slowdown. Okay. I think I know what this thing's about. It's supposed to be for monsters what linear is for me.
There you are!
Oh, that's a miserable one to get on linear. Yeah, you definitely got better. You get better experience in the current dungeons. You got way better TP inside of the Tower of Despair. I think I stuck up on it? No. Chestnut.
Hi-ya!
Please make them strong.
There you are.
Oh, why'd it go flat? It is not indeed Flat Fuck Friday. It is only Tuesday, my dude.
What?
Wow, these things do a lot of fucking damage. Okay.
Whack! Yeah!
Unfortunate that they happen to have face holes.
Pull.
I mean, I guess we all have face holes, but they happen to have a very wide one. I don't know if that qualifies as a space. Qualifies as something.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, you definitely get way better experience outside of the dungeons where you're supposed to be. That's so weird. That's so weird that you get better TP inside of the Tower of Despair, but you get, like... Also, why does this show itself as, like, a big square? It's very strange to me. I can't tell if, like, the map is glitched or something, or if it's supposed to be, like, a big square and it's just... Oh!
Hi-ya!
Everyone, good luck.
Pull.
Yow!
After being so very strong inside of the Tower of Despair,
Believe it! Hi-ya!
Pull.
it feels very strange to not feel that way in this area. I guess part of that is attributed to the fact that, what is it? So weird. Why? Why is there things? Did that actually manage to work? These enemies do not handle corners well. It did. I am very happy with that result.
Pull.
Whack! Yes! Hi-ya!
Ooh, bad hit from Linear.
Ow. There you are.
Meanwhile, Gray just fucking annihilates it. This seems to be a decent place for healing items at the very least. Oh, wait. Are we going down? We're going down? Ooh, interesting change of pace.
Hi-ya!
I know that sounds kind of like the equivalent of like somebody who's watching NASCAR go, "Wow! Instead of making a left turn, they're making a right turn. Instead of going up in my JRPG, I'm going down. What a change!" I guess that I can go. Oh, oh, the ice physics. They do indeed be physics of some kind. Oh, he just dead. Dude, I don't know why they become flat. Nice hit. She is not built for damage. Linear is in fact built different. She's built for healing. Allen pluses are dropping here pretty regularly, even though the chestnuts suck to fight in some ways. It's nice in that regard of, I got a small knob, thanks. That doesn't feel like something I should be saying thanks for. Got a regular ass Nowlin from that. Instead of saving it, I might as well use it on... Fuck it, Gray. I think Gray has pretty decently high HP, yeah. It's so strange to think, like, you know, you get these appraisal items, or like the items at the start that are just like, we healed 200, and now 200 feels like nothing, but it hasn't been like ages. It's just been like a few dungeons. Blue tube. Hard for me to gauge how... Get out of here, whatever you are. Go on. Get.
Please go home.
Thanks.
What?
After gaining so much TP in the last dungeon, I don't know how to feel. My brain's just like, I desire the TP of the Tower of Despair. But instead I must live with the suffering that is the experience of a regular dungeon. I don't even know what the point of, like, how to say this. I guess it increases base values. Since it isn't something that you see, my brain doesn't really register it the same way that I do rewards. You know, like, you'll see, like, oh, hey, you picked up, you know, this or that. But it's like, you not seeing the numbers increase, it doesn't really register as, like, a difference. Oh, thanks.
There you are.
Oh, thanks for wasting your turn. You've just made my life very easy.
There you are.
Oh, I've been poisoned. That's. Bless you, whoever gave Linear the ability to use her healing stuff outside of combat. Oh god. I want you to know that I only pressed forward when I first stepped onto that. I didn't press it any other time. I don't think I was even moving all that fast.
Hi-ya!
Ooh.
Hi-ya!
Ooh.
And see, now my brain's just like, but what if, in a real sadist move, they just threw, they just do be throwing, hidden walls on the slidey boys. I don't know what these are. I'd rather not find out. I also kind of want to save up to get Magna Reverse and then worry about everything else. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't think that was a sneaky boy. Nope. These guys aren't tough, but they are annoying because they can attack in 2 squares instead of 1. Which kind of sucks. Alan Plus, fighting the chestnuts actually does kind of feel good. God, because of the way the stairs are angled, it always looks like you're about to go down a pit. One second. Oh, what the fuck? Are you supposed to be am I supposed to be going up? I think I'm supposed to be going up. I don't think I'm supposed to be going down. I guess I'll find out.
Ooh.
I can't believe it! Hi-ya!
Ooh.
sorry. Trying to see something. Hey, Goober. Where are you? I got glass slippers. Agility down. Fence up. Fence up by a lot, jeez. What are you doing, Goober?
Hi-ya!
There you are.
More health than a chestnut.
Hi-ya!
Good to know.
Please.
Go away, chestnut. Go away.
Oh,
Thanks. Not much, just watching a few streams, reading on upcoming games. Oh, from the Direct? Yeah, of course everybody's hyped out of their mind for not Breath of the Wild 2, which I'm sure everybody's going to keep on calling it. I saw they're doing Harvest Moon remake, Rune Factory 3 remake, and they announced that another
Wham!
another Rune Factory is in the making, as it were. Which were all the things that really registered to me as being very interesting. Bayonetta 3, of course, too, but
Believe it!
still. The Harvest Moons remake might be a little bit tempting for me to get. What about you? God, the fucking worst. Oh, I was saying, I'm guessing you're probably looking at the Direct stuff.
Wham! Bam!
Pull.
Kinda. Why? What else was there today? I think Sony maybe had their thing too.
Hi-ya!
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to Sony ever since they like
Only the beginning.
let go of Team Eco, because in my head, like I was just like Team Eco was kind of like their Game Freak. They were the money earner. Same for my reaction with Nintendo letting what's it, the people who made the Mario RPG series go. I was just kind of like, that's a dumb decision. Was there anything half decent announced at Sony? Like, did they even announce any, like, did they announce anything that wasn't God of War? Like, if you told me they announced Persona 6, I might be interested. Comparatively, it's like, I'm not super interested in, like, God of War. Because now that they're porting it to PC, you know, like, Ragnarok is eventually going to come to PC. You could check.
There you are.
Yeah, also join me in VC, that way you could just tell me as you read.
I can't believe it!
There you are.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, hello. What's up?
What's up?
So did Sony announce anything half decent, or
Searching.
you're searching right now? Not yet. That will also take me down? Interesting. Good to know.
Sony. Oops, sorry. God damn it. It's like, here we go, let's look at Sony movies. No, I'm looking for.
Yeah, Sony movies, you know, the thing that Sony has, because they don't have a console called the PS5 that you haven't been able to find. Honestly, though, it's like, how to say,
Here goes nothing!
it's like Sony's been kind of
Pull.
a bit lackluster lately. Ooh, that was some screen tearing. But then again, so it's like every other game dev other than Nintendo in my position, in my stance, if that makes sense. Not to say like, oh, they can't make good games, but like, there's no such thing. There's no Easter Bunny, there's no Queen of England, and there's no such thing as a PS5. Also, hi, Siege.
Oh, see.
Also, Siege, come join us in BC. Linear. This. Gray. This funny veggie salad.
Please enjoy.
God. But no, I don't know, like, how to say this. Not to sound like I'm dissing other game companies like I was saying earlier. It's just kind of like, how to say, anything that's been worth buying on like a PS5 or the Xbox 360 within the, or not 360, Xbox One, within the past like X amount of years has been ported to PC. And it's like, if that kind of isn't a demotivator for buying the console itself, you know, it was the entire point of having exclusives on your consoles, you know. So it's like without it, it just has no appeal, or rather, it has a lot less appeal. Which, good on the game companies, yeah, by making it accessible on PC, you make sure that people won't pirate it. Which means that you're not losing theoretical money in that department.
There you are.
But it also, by extension, decreases the demand for your console. So it's like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think that depends entirely on your views. I don't know, anything good from Sony today, or is Sony's thing not happened yet?
I don't know. I can't. I'm not watching anything. I'm just kind of reading through the list of stuff that. Yeah.
Well, they were supposed to have a state of play or something like that, whatever they call theirs. Whatever the Sony equivalent of a Nintendo Direct is.
Let's see. Here we go. Everything announced. Let's see. Got Tekken 8. God of War, Ragnarok, blah blah blah. Star Wars Tales of Galaxy's Edge. Can't pronounce that.
DM me the name, maybe I can.
There you are.
DeMeo?
No,
DeMeo?
probably.
It's either DeMeo or DeMeo.
Sure.
I believe it's DeMeo.
Yeah. Another Yakuza game.
Huh?
Spin-off, yeah.
Oh, it's a spin-off? Is it like a continuation of the one that they released last time that was like what was it? Like a Dragon,
Yep.
where it's yeah, is the announcement for Yakuza Like a Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then never
Like a
mind.
Dragon Nation.
Yeah. That's not new. But that
Yeah. I'm just.
it's newer. It's the newest installment of the series.
Right. Hogwarts.
I think
Legacy.
What Legacy?
Hogwarts. Legacy.
Is that? Oh yeah, that's the one where you create your own Hogwarts NPC.
Pacific Drive.
There you are.
Not really a game.
Is it a movie?
No. It's just a loyalty program.
Weird.
It's just, yeah.
But then again, that's no, like, how to say this? That almost sounds like the equivalent of, like, when Nintendo does their Switch Online announcements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There you are.
It's like, it's a service, not a game. But, you know, news, I guess.
Let's see, you got Synduality. They've renamed Project Eve.
Project Eve.
Oh.
What is that supposed to be?
It's a new action game that they have that they showed off last year.
See, part of my brain hearing that was just sort of like, oh, maybe it's part of Parasite Eve. Nope.
No.
I mean, I don't know anymore, man. At this point, I would totally expect a game company to like. Oh, hi, Siege.
Yeah, I know Siege popped in.
I would expect a game company to like shill out on a game series that is theoretically dead but has a cult following. Oh,
You got Rise of the Ronin.
isn't that like a Sekiro-like game?
It's this developer that made Neo.
Neo?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Neo's like it's like a Soulsborne game that like
Yeah.
Samurai Swordsmanship, 3 different classes of it.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Oh, you want to know what? That reminds me that I saw this game called Sifu announced at the Nintendo Direct that looked mildly interesting, where each game over equated to like a real-life year of your character's life, which I kind of liked.
That's kind of cool. Concept sounds.
I like that concept. I was like, oh yeah, no, game overs that have an actual repercussion. They're just like, can you actually avenge your father before you die of old age? And it's like,
No
oh,
pressure, bitch.
There you are.
believe it or not, you too have the limited lifespan of a human.
Oh Jesus.
I can't believe it!
Yeah, I think it's
Anyways,
everything's
Goober.
for Sony. Sorry.
Oh, dude, no. I mean, fucking. I don't know. Like I was saying this before. I'm just like, game companies like Microsoft and Sony have like sold out on their exclusives. Like they don't have anything that's really exclusive anymore. The few things that they do that are exclusives have been exclusives that they've remade like a ton. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess you could really, get another,
Can't believe it!
you could really get another, God, Shadow of the Colossus out, but is it gonna really be worth it? You know what I mean? Like, you just released it on the PS4. You released it on the PS3 as part of a triple collection. You released it on the PS2. You've released Shadow of the Colossus on the last 4 consoles you've had. I believe they've done almost the exact... I think they did the exact same thing with Okami, except I think Okami was just PS3 and PS4. Somebody, I remember them asking me, they were just like, oh, hey man, are you gonna get a PS5? And I was just like, no. And they were like, why? And I was like, cuz that shit is a microwave. And they were just like, what do you mean it's a microwave? And I go, it's made for reheats.
Oh, I like my food fresh.
Yeah. Like there's nothing great on there that isn't on something else, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know that. It's been like, I don't even have a 4K TV, and you guys are not giving me a reason to go buy one.
Yeah, right? It's like, oh fuck, I could go buy this Sony exclusive bullshit, like, whatever for my, to have like VR on my PS4 or PS5. Or I could just buy myself a fucking Oculus Rift and use it with my already present PC.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Rift is now more expensive than it was before.
Yeah.
Still a great choice. It's a great option compared to the $600 that.
Where is my... Oh... That only lowers my defense by... Or my attack by 2 points? Fuck it, get out of here. I thought it would, like, lower it more than it did. It did not. I might keep that and give it to, like, Pepper or someone. If I can. got a billion healing items. I can part ways with one of that if I need to. Albeit it's only a 2-point attack raise. But no, it's like I was looking at like Switch today, and I was like, wow, there's a few things on here that I'm really excited about. But wow, there is a lot of farming games in this one. Did you see that one, Siege, the Direct today?
No.
Oh man, so they announced a Rune Factory 3 remake. They announced Rune Factory is also going to be getting a new game in the series that's in the works. They announced remakes for Harvest Moon from the GameCube. They announced another RPG farming type one that I can't remember the name of. And then I want to say like 2 others that were just like pure farming type shits. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of farming. In particularly, there was like one thing that it came on and I just immediately tuned out, which was they started talking about yeah, we're gonna be porting Factorio for the Switch, and I was like, cool. Few years late on that one, bud.
Yeah, you are just a good bit late on that.
It's like, and they announced like, what is it? I'm like looking over. Okay, that is just in the game. Good to know. There's some screen tearing going on. But no, so it's like my brain, work with me here.
Yes.
There you are.
It's like, I don't know. There were like good titles like announced. Like obviously I get excited for Rune Factory because I love Rune Factory. And they announced like sorry, my thing is there it is. What the fuck is this? No! Oh, God damn it!
What did you do? Look, it's a coin.
Nothing. My game was just like, hey, there's a hidden room here, and I'm like, oh neat, what's in it? And he's just like, you utter buffoon, it was a prehistoric coin. Something that is used purely for gambling.
That's good for you, right?
No, the opposite of that. But I digress. So there was like a few games that were like, oh wow, I'm kind of interested in this. And there were games like that I saw from Nintendo that I'm just like, yeah, there's definitely that people that are going to buy that, you know what I mean? And then like I mean, like I saw the Fire Emblem game and I'm just sort of like, well, I know at least one person who probably just creamed their fucking pants.
And we'll
Not
see.
me.
Not me.
Come on, Fire Emblem was good. Shush.
It's I didn't say it was bad, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't find anything wrong with it. I've just never found the place to enter that would make sense and help.
Beyond making sense, it's like I'm beyond making sense. That game kind of has like, how to say this. It has its established fan base. It knows what it's on about. And it's not very, from my perspective, interesting. And I know that's like, and that's just a me thing. Like, I couldn't get into what the story was because I felt like an outside observer because I never really like, how to say this? I never really got to like the point in the game where I was like looking at the characters that were moving around on the screen and I made like that mental connection with them of like, how to say this? They always felt like chess pieces, like pawns that moved on the stage, and they never felt like characters to me, if that made sense. And it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, it's because they have no personality, because they have personality. It's just because my brain just didn't make that mental connection. It couldn't. You know, kind of like the same way how when somebody dies in an RTS game like XCOM or something like that, you don't think about like everything you've gone through with them. You're just like, oh no, Soldier A has died anyways.
Oh, well, some people do.
Oh,
Man,
what is
I've had him
this?
since this mission. He
The
came
button.
on at this time, and then he was clutching his first mission. Then, like,
Yeah, some people get like that, but I definitely don't have that same mental connection.
and that's fair.
I want to know what this is. I'm afraid to step on it. Oh, something's happening.
What the? Oh, the button.
Okay, it teleported me.
Teleports it right out of the out of there. Dang it!
I thought it was about to. That seems like something this fucking game would do.
Oh, look, an enemy.
But no, it's like, what is it? Oh, one thing that did get me mildly excited was seeing, that they're going to be releasing the next set of, the Mario Kart, 8 DLC courses in December, and that one of the courses is the DS, Peach Garden.
Yeah.
If I see Daisy Cruiser, then I will lose my goddamn mind, but... I feel like that's one of the ones that they're probably gonna save for the fish print. They're probably gonna save for the very end, in terms of announcements. This game has some weird fucking items.
Ice protection pack. Oh boy.
Ice protection pack. It's an ice pack inside of this ancient ruin.
Saw that Pikmin's on the list as well. Pikmin 4.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know what? Fucking Nintendo did a great fucking fake out with Pikmin. Because like Miyamoto comes out and he's just sort of like, oh hey guys, here's like the Pikmin Go app. It's like it was like Pokemon Pikmin but for Pokemon Go kind of thing. Oh shit, I have enough to get.
Pikmin Go.
Or I called it Pikmin Go because I couldn't be asked to remember the fucking name.
I mean, I just called it Pikmin Go, and I was not even being a.
It has like an actual name, but I called it Pikmin Go because the entire point was like, go out into the world and find Pikmin, pick them up, and have them join your garden. I found secret shoes! Secret shoes! I want to know what they do. Recommended for those of short stature. Thanks.
Good for you.
Can I wear them?
Are you short?
I apparently am. Less evasion, more defense. Considering my 8 evasion is shit anyways, sure.
Okay.
Fuck, what was I saying? I got
Pikmin
distracted by the name Secret and Pikmin Go. So they were like talking about Pikmin Go, Miyamoto's there, and he's just sort of like, oh hey guys, I hope you're really looking forward to Pikmin Go or whatever. By the way, here's another fucking announcement. And then it's just fucking Pikmin 4 immediately after. And everybody was just sort of like, I swear to God, Miyamoto, if this is just another fucking fake out. And then he's just like, damn it, Miyamoto got us with the fake out, and Miyamoto's just like, psych, bitch, you thought.
Yeah, Miyamoto, we did thought.
Miyamoto hit him with the Pikmin 4.
Yeah, did you also notice that you might have to
I look like
replay
such
your,
an asshole.
your Kirby's Return to Dreamland?
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
No, Kirby's Return to Dreamland's also.
Oh yeah, no, they're remaking Kirby's Return to Dreamland for fucking Switch. And I was just kind of like, neat, too bad I've already played it.
Oh, you gotta replay it.
No, thank you.
Yeah, man, PS4.
I'm not gonna spend...
It's gonna be like the PS4 and be...
PS4, yeah, Kirby for the PS4.
Oh, that's fine. It's not like it's Resident Evil 4 where you can just play on every single system ever.
Oh my god, I don't, considering you guys didn't know about... Well, I know... fucking, what is it? They announced that they're doing Resident Evil releases on the fucking Nintendo Switch.
No.
That was, like, so disarming to see Lady Dimitrescu show up or whatever. and
Can't believe it.
it's just like, it's not even like a scary shot of her. It's literally that meme shot of her, like, being looked down on so you can see, like, all of her cleavage. And I'm just like, this is a Nintendo Direct. I'm sitting here just like the equivalent of just like, isn't this supposed to be like an E for everyone type thing? And here they are showing me a giant big titty monster woman. And I'm just, it was the equivalent of, sir, this is a Wendy's kind of moment.
This is Wendy's. It is? Yes.
This is a Wendy. This is a Nintendo. We're supposed to be doing family friendly. It was like one of those things that kind of caught me off guard. And they're doing what is it? They're doing 8, 7, and the remakes of 2 and 3. They're porting, but they're porting like I think 7, 2, and 3 as like cloud versions, and 8 as like an actual physical version. I don't know. Oh, I remember the one thing. There was like a game that I was mildly excited about that I did not expect to show up. They're putting another Fatal Frame on the Switch. Yeah.
Mask of the Lunar.
I saw that and I was just kind of, oh, hello. Oh, I'll get you.
Will you?
I think I got him.
You missed the other one. Missed him again. There you go.
You cannot control yourself on this ice. You can't.
We'll use the ice pack.
I don't think the ice pack is going to help me here. You'd think my... there's some real irony, too, that in Ice Mage, I found fucking jungle boots. But, no, they're going to be making a new Fatal Frame. At first, I was just kind of like... I saw the art style, and they were just sort of like... And I was just like, oh, shit, a new Fatal Frame? And then they were just sort of like... Or they were just like, Project whatever, you know, fancy name. And I was just like, oh, I guess it's not Fatal Frame. And then they were just like, with the camera obscure. And I'm just like, fuck you, this is a Fatal Frame.
Well, okay, it's not a new game, to be exact. They had it in Japan on the Wii.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's not even surprising to me anymore. Oh, good, I just enter and I'm sliding already. God, this is torturous. Hang on, I'm gonna approach this as slow as I can. I want you to see, like, whoa! Oh god, another teleportation thingy. Okay. Maybe wait a second before doing that one. What's down here? Enemies? A big stone column? Oh, hello! Whoa!
That's just it.
What is that? Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Shadow the Hedgehog, in my JRPG, it's more likely than I thought. I want to figure out what Shadow can do. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, I was like, why ain't he dying?
I can't believe it.
Oh, fuck, that sucks.
Why ain't he dying? Because he can't.
Shadow the Hedgehog can't die.
Full of Chaos Emeralds, you gotta take all the Chaos nachos.
My brain immediately was like, fucking, what was it? Every time I hear Shadow the Hedgehog, I think of the Snapcube fan dub of, like, the Sonic games. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He fucked my wife.
That makes him the bitch-ass motherfucker?
Or whatever. He pulled out his quilly-ass hedgehog dick and he said it was this big. So dumb. So dumb. Doesn't even feel real. I am going to... How low are we? Not all that. Heal myself up. A little bit. Chestnut is asleep. There's something really weird about that sentence.
What?
Sentences I never thought I would say before playing this game. The chestnut is asleep.
Oh.
But, no, so it's like, what is it? I don't know. Like, Nintendo always does like things that I can at least feel somewhat excited for. Like, but I can't get excited for like the Sony State of Play or whatever bullshits that they host, because it's like they never have anything fucking interesting. I have a book on making ethane. I don't know what that means. Tachyon theory book. Thanks. I keep on finding strange items in these ruins.
Because their thing, the state of play, the absolute state of Sony.
The absolute state of you. Where am I going? Oh, this just takes me back to the fucking start. Good to know.
What? To the start?
Yeah, to the start of this fucking floor.
Oh. Alright.
But, I mean, like... no, I don't know. Like, there's very few games that I feel like I would get very excited for anymore. You know? Like, if they were just like, hey guys, we finally listened, and we're gonna make Paper Mario into an RPG again. I would probably get excited over that. But, comparatively, it's just sort of like, for anything else, no. It's like, I could get as excited as I want to, but it's like, it don't change anything. Time for Chaos Nachos? No thanks.
Yes.
God, have you, my particular favorite, like, Snapcube dub moment, which is gonna sound like a dub one to have as my favorite.
Yes.
Like a very dumb one to have as my favorite, is when he's just like, Omega, count every single grain of sand in this desert. 1, 2, 3. He just sits there and he starts counting, and they're having a continued conversation, and the guy who's voice acting Omega is still just fucking going. I still love that one, but I don't know, like, I will be excited for Sony when they finally have something that's worth buying again, but it's like, the only thing still exclusive to Sony, in my opinion, that's still worth buying is the Persona series. And it's like, I don't know. I don't think I'd buy a whole console for the Persona series, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know. What about you?
I know people who bought an entire console for Sonic 06.
Oh.
I do. I know who did that. On top of like a famous person who admitted it online. That famous person anymore.
Infamous.
Is it because they bought Sonic 06?
No, that's not why.
Oh, nice.
There are many reasons why we don't.
Who was it?
Pro Jared. Reasons why we do not
Oh.
talk about Pro Jared anymore.
Oh yeah, there are several reasons. But no, I don't know. I mean, like, what is it? I'm trying to think of like games that I would be excited if they announced like we're coming back in any capacity, and it's like, oh, finally another continuation to the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum series, and Nintendo was just like, we will never do anything with that again, and I'm just like, well, I'm sorry that whoever's running the show over there has no taste.
For real.
Which I know is Miyamoto. Which is very funny considering I love Miyamoto's games, but it's like, what a waste to like completely abandon that facet of the series. That was such a good, like, offshoot series.
Just
that,
like, what's all
wasn't-
this fun shit?
Right, Nintendo, What if we just didn't make Mario RPGs anymore? And also, we're not going to make Paper Mario into... God, this is about to suck.
We're gonna use Mario, right?
Look, a shadow.
These people need to wake up. How the fuck do I wake up? Oh, where is it?
Did you try using the Poke Flute?
Rare medicine known as the Savior. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, whatever. Skills. I guess I am dive punching. At least my main character is awake.
Just use the Poke Flute.
No. There's no Poke Flute in here. I'm trying to think of, like...
Just pump some.
Ironically, most of the shit that I would be excited for isn't even, like, games that I've played. Like, it's games that I want to play. I don't like...
This is amazing. Hey, look. Yay!
I don't think I recall what just happened amazing. Please stop this.
Keep going. We'll wake him up then.
This is... I can't wake them up. Mag is a purely damaging character, which means unless I feel like using apparently the rarest fucking medicine in the game that will cure everything other than your character's being dead, he doesn't have anything to fucking use to cure it. Because it's so rare that shit like that happens. Hi, Dondare, how are you? Oh, God. No, so, like, the games that I'd be excited to, like, see come back, I'd love to see, like, what is it? Well, of course, I'd love to see, like, remakes of certain games, like a remake of Thousand Year Door,
And
you know,
I
but
didn't play it.
outside of that,
I
huh?
didn't play it.
Thousand Year Door is fantastic, you should play it. Ask Moosey to borrow his copy, fuck knows he's not gonna fucking play it.
What system do I need to play it on?
Cube. Ask him to borrow his GameCube, he's not using that either.
What are you talking about? He's using everything he's got.
He most certainly is
That's
not.
fine. I'll just borrow yours. It's not
Oh.
like you're using yours right now.
I am currently using it.
Mm,
That's true.
could be.
Yeah, Evolution Worlds is definitely a GameCube. Originally for the Dreamcast, but
Yeah, you want to know what was fucking wild to me? Because I looked up the history of this game. This game is apparently like the first 25% of Evolution World 1, or Evolution 1, and then the last 75% of Evolution 2.
that's weird.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. It's just like, you know, this is like two games crammed together into one.
You're not supposed to be stepping on those traps.
Trap. I did to step on it, you trap.
There's one that-
There we go.
All right.
God damn it. This is another prehistoric coin, isn't it? God damn it. I keep on finding these shits. I don't need them.
Start gambling.
I do not want to sit here and gamble.
Why not?
I have no desire. Mostly because, to gamble in this game, you have to have 5 of those prehistoric coins. You cannot combine them into one slot, despite the fact that the game has a system for combining items into sets, but there's a maximum upward limit of 3. So you need to have 5 slots consumed by prehistoric coins in a backpack that only has 30 slots, which are also supposed to contain your equipment, your healing items, your status cures, your restoratives for like FP and shit like that. It's like, it's supposed to have everything, and then you're just supposed to give up 5 slots to have enough to gamble once at the fucking lottery. And then once you finally have enough to gamble at the lottery, it's a 1 in 3 chance to win, sure, but to actually gamble, you have to physically reset the game. Like, that is to say, you have to buy your ticket, you have to come back after saving, and then participate.
Seems like a good idea.
It is not. I promise you, it
It's
isn't.
like a box. This doesn't seem ominous at all.
Ominous box.
It's a mimic. I knew it.
Bonk. Oh shit, there was a shadow in this pillar. But no, like, games that I'd love to see come back. I'd love to see, like, all of the fucking, like... And you know what? I would say this. If the PS5 is going to be a console that's meant for reheating shit anyways, at least commit, you know, and reheat the really old shit. You know, the stuff that people, you know now, love and has a cult following. Just reheat it, you know? Like, at least commit, you know? Like, I would love to see the entirety of the Silent Hill series make a comeback on PS5, you know? I would love to see...
It's not a Sony thing, though. That's a Konami.
That's a Konami thing. Yeah, I know.
And they're gonna...
But it's like, I'd love to...
dick.
Yeah. And I'd love to see fucking Rule of Rose, or Clock Tower, or literally the Fatal Frame games, you know? Like, whatever. I own some of those games, and it's like, I wouldn't care. It's like, bring them back. At least if you're going to make the console used for, like, purely reheats, and maybe the one occasional thing that will be most likely ported to PC later, you know, like, I know God of War Ragnarok is gonna come. I might have to wait 3 or 4 years for it, but I know it's gonna come to PC.
There you are.
It's like... Oh, shit. I divided my attacks. They do have some of the older games, but that's part of PlayStation Plus. Fuck that. Just make a fucking retro collection disc. Release it in several different discs. If they're gonna sell me Final Fantasy VII in 24 parts, they can at least do that much.
Oh, Nezero, this isn't the 90s anymore.
Could be.
I'm sorry, man. The 90s are over.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be.
Demo discs
Because obviously they had
PlayStation 2.
Because... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and that's like why the only consoles like I owned, like I've stopped buying newer consoles entirely.
Me too. I'm done. The Switch was my last one.
Wait, hang on. Did that just say I got frog in a appraisal item? I need to know. Oh my god.
It's a frog.
Okay, it's a toy. It's a toy frog.
Well, you better go get somebody to look at it.
Fucking goes into fucking Pawn Stars, slaps frog on table. How much you want? I want 5,000, buddy.
It says ribbit.
I had the bomb. Look, no shadow.
God, I hate these things. I do. Don't lower my head. Parry this, you fucking casual.
Not casual. Plus, he could parry it.
Let's see, Linear, hit him with the super spell.
See, they have the ocarina. They obviously have other things.
Damn, when do I get Zelda's lullaby for this bitch?
I can't believe it.
Where's the Poke Flute? Goddamn Poke Flute.
There you are.
Gray pulls out a fucking gun and shoots a child.
Now.
Gray is sane again. I think that's probably my favorite, like, combat phrase in this game is just Blink is sane again. Like, oh yeah, no, all it took me for regaining my senses was the equivalent of somebody fucking slapping me. I am carrying too much emotionally. I do not need this.
You do.
You forgot the Poke Flute was a thing. Yeah, it was a thing. I got clogged tube. Hell yeah, somebody put too much toilet paper down this bitch.
Sorry. When I wipe, I like to make sure.
I like to make sure. I don't like having duty on my fingers.
No. No.
Nobody. The fucking way that you just said that. No. No!
More gold. Ooh.
Did that get a little too personal?
No. No.
Jesus Christ. It's fucking. Ah, goddamn! This is like the worst fucking Kinder Surprise egg every single time.
You're perfect.
Jesus Christ. It's Jason Bourne. Recent Pokemon games removed a lot of items that used to be standard, like the 3 rods. Yeah, I know. I know. I miss the older Pokemon games, the older Pokemon format. I appreciate that Nintendo's willing to take risks with some of its, like, more classic IPs. I think sometimes they need to count their losses. And I do think that at this point they should just take away Pokemon from Game Freak. Because Game Freak...
Sony.
No!
Yeah.
Just... you think... Yeah, no, fucking even better. Here you go, Hideo Kojima.
No.
Yeah, this is a good decision. Give Pokemon to Hideo Kojima. Oh, fuck yeah.
Give it to Ubisoft.
Give it to Ubisoft. Yeah, that can only end well. Oh man, I can't wait to play Pokemon built by Bungie.
Did you look for
EA developed Pokemon, god damn it. I see you're trying to catch a fucking Starly. Too bad you gotta pay $5.99 for the fucking Starly DLC.
Oh no.
How?
I already want to
Where
play.
in the fuck?
There's gotta be a hidden
Spend
wall.
money. I fucking hate
Welcome
Gosh,
to... Oh, yeah. Star Wars Battlefield 2, my favorite gacha.
I like Star Wars Battlefront. The original.
Or was it the original, not the remake?
Yeah, not the remake. The remake.
The original Battlefront 2 was fucking incredible.
I've heard that game also had, like, very shit development in regards of, like, it was all over the fucking place.
Oh yeah, and it still got its shit done. So, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know what, though? Like, the other day when I was, like... I can't remember who else was in here, but I know I was talking with Chameleon about Pokemon games. And, as we were talking about them... we got on the topic of, like, modern Pokemon games, and I go, yeah, Game Freak has been really lazy with them. And he's just like, no, I think they're doing a good job. And I'm just sort of like, and plus, constraints of the Switch. I'm just like, listen, if they could include every Pokemon all the way back up to Gen 1 in a DS game, they could do it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Just like, there's very few excuses. And I'm just like, hell, there's even less excuses for not putting in a lot of moves that were native to the games. Oh, don't tell me enemies respawn when I go to a new floor. I don't want to hear that.
Good for you. The enemies have all respawned. What the hell?
Oh, fuck. Oh, goddamn. No, get away.
They did?
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Shadow.
Oh, goodbye.
Shadow the Hedgehog. We need to go talk to Shadow the Hedgehog.
If this motherfucker can go through fucking doors or walls and shit.
Teleporters.
Thanks, teleporter.
Teleporter says hello. Here's another Shadow. Just teleport on top of you.
Where am I going?
Up. Are you just waiting for it to go on?
Yeah, I was kind of like, okay, what's it gonna do? I haven't seen it move before. I think I maybe took a wrong turn because there was a point on one of the floors where you could go either left or right. And it's like I think I made a wrong turn. This place is called like the something maze. My brain was like the Bermuda Triangle, and I was like, no, that's not it.
Could be.
But no, it's like, what is it? I don't know. I don't like people making cases for like very clear-cut cases of like being lazy. And I get it. You know, Game Freak is expected to like crank out one of these Pokemon games once a year, like every X amount of years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have an expectation set to them now.
Yeah, it's like people who play these games, they get so used to like the constant releases and all that other shit. And it's like it's unrealistic, yeah. It's like, but I told him, I'm just sort of like, Nintendo has proven time and time again they have the ability to put out patches. Hell, they put in Pokemon Home, and for some reason, despite the fact that you can put every single Pokemon into Pokemon Home, you cannot import every single Pokemon into Sword and Shield. And if you import certain Pokemon into Sword and Shield, you cannot import certain moves because those moves don't exist in Sword and Shield, which is like, why? You know?
Because why not?
Right?
Because why not is, I guess, what they decided to say when they made that game. Because why not? Because why can't we just, you know, cut every feasible corner with Sword and Shield?
We're lazy, that's why.
It's like, yeah, it's like, that's why I'm kind of like, I have like zero expectations for the upcoming Pokemon games. You kind of got to accept that they are what they are, you know? But it's like, I hate it when people make excuses for them, you know? Especially when, like, in today's technology, it's like, if this was something that we had to, like, you know, that was released, you know, which it was, if this was, like, something that was, like, just released, like, final, that's it, you would just have to live with it. But the fact of the matter is, we now live in a day and age where you can totally feasibly put out free updates, you know? And it's not ridiculous at all, which, to me, is, like, the ridiculous portion of things that we've just come to accept as things like day one patches. But it's like, there's really no excuse why Game Freak couldn't do anything at all about, like, the very much, like, lack of content for Sword and Shield. I do not need any more now, and plus I have more than enough. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I went right. There's another entrance off to this side, so let's try here. I had to go up 4 whole floors for this. God damn it, that wasn't even the right fucking answer, apparently. Oh, this is gonna suck for a minute. Welcome to classic RPGs, folks. But anyways, what was I saying? I was trying to remember something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. If you're not gonna take care of something, logically, you shouldn't have it. You know, in some capacities. Like, in that regard of, like, how many people do you think would probably love to work on or with the Pokemon series? There's got to be, like, way too many studios to even begin fucking counting.
It's like you completely neglect all of the people who made their own free, like, Pokemon games online that got slapped down by their fucking copyright bullshit.
Yeah, it's like you have entire communities of people who would love to do this shit.
You asked a
And
question
you're
that
just like,
answered
no.
itself before you ever asked it.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, you could probably get one of the. Oh no, no!
Now what'd you do?
God damn it!
You fell down a stair?
I have been surprised and I am asleep. Okay, I'm actually just gonna put my controller down for half a minute because sleep is not something that wears off like all by itself. You gotta wait for an enemy to hit you and hope for the chance. Okay, good. Gray has woken up. And now I have woken up, okay. Why is sleep streams a thing? I don't know, man.
Doesn't make sense at all.
I don't know. Because some people are weirdos.
Yeah, I like having people watch me sleep. No!
I can assure you that I don't.
I didn't say that you did.
Oh, I know. Just that's such a weird thing. Like, could you imagine just being like, hell yeah, total strangers, watch me while I sleep for 8 hours. That's totally not compromising.
I could do it. It
No,
depends on
you're
how
not gonna
much
sell
would-
me.
You-
would,
you're gonna-
donate.
You have done it. You have done
I
it.
did it for free without even giving myself any warning.
Yeah, I am still so mad that Sleepy Slayer is gone from your channel.
I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know how that disappeared. Because I
It
was
was like,
always just
what-
like, I'm gonna leave that. It got found. I was there. It happened.
It was so funny too because I think in that clip you can hear your phone vibrating because Kai is calling you.
Yeah.
Or Kay is calling you and is just sort of like, you're just dead asleep. We can hear your phone fucking vibrating.
Sounds about right.
I've fallen asleep on stream once, but I muted myself before it happened. So like I muted myself and I was like, hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take care of something really quickly, you know, BRB, and then I just fell asleep. And I woke up and it was about 2 hours later, 3 hours later. And I was like, oh fuck, and I just like crawled over to my computer and I was just kind of like, I fell asleep, I'm done. And then I just ended stream.
Next thing, we're putting a camera right in your bedroom.
Yeah, not me. I make you guys suffer through my snoring.
Yeah, you snore, like, to me that's so... Oh, what did I hit even?
Beg for more. Right? That's a... Right?
I'm good without.
Believe it.
Confused mag.
It's okay, I'm sane again. But, no man, it's like... You could see that Nintendo's gotten a bit late, or not Nintendo, Game Freak's gotten more than a bit lazy with their IP.
They have. Not something I
It's
want
like-
to admit, but... They have.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know who, like, they might have just switched leads over there, which you'll be surprised at how much difference a good lead. Oh, good. I'm glad that I'm rocketing down this fucking hallway at like 500 miles per hour. The fucking Autobahn of fucking RPG sliding.
Whee!
That's my favorite part of
Yeah.
RPGs.
Oh my god, if you didn't even know, I didn't even press anything when that happened just now. Like, it was just continuing my momentum from when I went into combat. So it's like me rocketing down that, hallway was like just as much of a surprise to me as it was to you guys. But, no, so it's like, man, my brain. It's like, that's what, like, all these modern game development type shits are like, you know, like, where they get these IPs that are, like, too big to fail, and they know every, like, person with enough money to buy them is gonna buy them no matter how shit they are. You know, like I bought the Scarlet Violet double pack. Why did I buy it? Because even if it sucks, Pokemon games retain their value better than the fucking US dollar.
It's fucking sad that they do.
It's like, that's not even a fucking joke. Like, GameCube games as a whole retain their value almost better than the US dollar. Hell, if anything, unlike the US dollar, they actually appreciate in value. The same 1,000-Year Door game that I bought, right, in like 2004, 2005, or whatever it came out. That probably cost me as much as a new game now did, $60. Complete in box like how mine is, that shit costs like 120. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, that shit goes for over 200 in the state that I've got it.
There you are.
Like hell, even Silent Hill 2, which I own for the PS2 original, no case, no fucking manual, no nothing. That shit still goes for like $200 fucking dollars. Why a frying pan for linear? I have no idea, dude. But you can't buy weapons in this game. You gotta find them.
But it's a
Which to me is absolutely wild.
but a frying pan though.
I have no idea. Don't ask me. She's got an ocarina, she's got her crazy support magic, and a frying pan.
At this point,
She's like-
golf club.
Like, honestly, dude, every time I hear it, though, because I've been so ruined by video games, I always think of the TF2 sound for the frying pan. It doesn't have that sound, but it's like the same sound that the Left 4 Dead and, like, the Left 4 Dead and the TF2 frying pans, that really loud, audible clang. That's what I think of every time I play this game. Okay, there's gotta be an entrance that I somehow neglected to find.
You went all the way back down downstairs.
I had to, because there wasn't any way to progress when I went all the way back upstairs either.
At this point, you might as well keep fighting all the shadows.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Because this place is called the something maze, whatever.
The something maze got.
Or labyrinth.
Very low. The something maze.
It's
This is only the beginning.
Google. The thing called Google.
Crypt Maze, that's it. Which, why is the crypt frozen? I don't know. I just burped a little bit out of possibly anger.
Because you want it to be a maze.
Because I wanted it. Fucking, this isn't the because I wanted to. Oh boy! Where am I going? I have no earthly way of knowing.
Maybe you should go ask Willy Wonka.
God. You know what's still crazy to me? Fucking nobody but Gene Wilder knew what was going on in that movie. Like, nobody.
Did you figure out where you're supposed to
Like, I think so. I have, in case I get horrifically lost, I have a walkthrough pulled up next to me.
That's not helping.
Please,
Which, you want to know what's a little bit funny and a little bit crazy to me?
go home.
This, thank you, Shadow. The completed guide for this, Game and Walkthrough GC by me_frog. Last updated, January 1st, 2004. Which should really tell you how old this game is.
Could be older.
Could be, yes, indeed. That do be how time work. Things, in fact, could be much older.
There you are.
Okay, let's see. Mokana Ampule. That was actually a pretty good item to pick up. Mokana Ampules are really good.
You want to find rare
Skills.
medicine is what you want to look for.
What if I my what?
You want to find the rare medicine.
What if I the loop the loop? Pinwheel!
Do you want a pinwheel? You don't need pinwheel.
Pinwheel.
No, you need to find more shotgun.
Please.
I had a gun in the last round. I don't think I'm going to be quite that lucky. There they go. None of them fell asleep. That's unfortunate.
Is he that bad of a cook? Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, no, it's so funny. He has a thing that's called cuisine, and you can basically just serve up dishes that are like, how to say this, that just like fuck with the enemy stats. Oh, here it is. Whoop. Oh, good. Oh, an alarm.
This is the floor you were on that you couldn't hear where you're supposed to go.
Yes.
You're supposed to build him a birthday cake.
Oh boy, believe it or not. I want to get rid of the shadow. I really don't like the shadow. Hit him with the frying pan, Linear. Good job. But I don't know, topic of games. If there was like a series to make a comeback, what would you want to see make a comeback?
Bushido Blade.
I do not know that game series, actually.
I mean, the story overarching is shit, but the gameplay is fucking
There you are.
some of the best I've ever played.
You should play Bushido Blade on your stream. You should stream again so I can have somebody to watch.
I should.
Right.
Bushido
I'm
Blade
on those.
is
There's
one
no
of
stream
those
then.
games that is best played, you know, with a second player.
Start straight. Like,
I don't know. I was gonna say, buy Pack a ticket. I'm sure he'll play through the entire fucking thing with you.
It's a PS1 game. It's not got a component.
Oh, I know. I said that's why I say buy a ticket. Get him out to wherever the fuck you live. Actually, theoretically, you could probably emulate it, then use something like LogMe and Hamachi and just simulate it like that.
I doubt it, because I don't know. You would have
No, because that's how like people I've seen Toki do something very similar with like Mario Kart games for like the SNES and stuff like that, where he emulates them and then uses some kind of like other service or whatever to like get people in there and they all just play those classic games together.
what, like the N64 Mario Kart, or
Mm-hmm. N64. I believe I saw it, not Mario Kart, Mario Party, but it was one of the N64 ones. Yes.
I might have to look into that.
It was very interesting to look at. Supposedly there's perilous gas. What? How is it prevented? Damn, that man fucking got eliminated.
There you are.
Why am I hitting them for so much? God damn. But no, it's like I've already said what game series I want to see make a comeback. I don't know. I kind of miss, to me, like, the golden age of gaming is, like, how to say this? The golden age of console gaming is now behind us. And now is the age of indie development for at-home computers, if that makes sense. It's a different golden age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I liked how to say this. I liked it a lot when like devs definitely had like all that freedom to like, you know, oh, we're the small indie studio, but we've got all this funding from a AAA company who knows basically nothing about making games themselves, or the company themselves would be like the one making the game, you know, like where Nintendo was the one who was making their games, and now they have like all these outlying, you know, partners, like, oh, the original Pokemon. Actually, has Pokemon always been produced by Game Freak?
The creator,
I think it
Pokemon
might
is a
have.
singular person.
Right, I'm trying to remember who it was.
Iwata? Isn't that his name?
Iwata? Maybe. It's possible.
Yeah, he's somebody who's on the spectrum.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's like,
Make some fucking great
Back-
games.
yeah, I mean, you used to have all these people who, like, you know, they put in the labor of love for their games or whatever, and, you know, you could tell they really cared about shit like that, and now it's just like modern age games definitely don't feel like they have as much love put in it.
Yeah, not as much thought, not as much care. The only thought is just like, what can I...
Earn money on, yeah. Like, that's what the AAA game studio games feel like, you know, like... And
Can't get
it's
out
like,
without
that's
what
why...
to put in. So.
Right, and it's like, to me, we've gotten off of, like, the age where AAA games are, like, gonna be good because they're not, you know? They're just not. And now we're in the age where it's like you get these indie studios who, like, you know, treat their employees really well but struggle to stay afloat because they, you know, have to compete with big AAA studios.
Please go home.
I can't believe it.
There you are.
I don't know. Because, like, in the past few years, we've gotten, like, exceedingly, like, excellent games. Also, welcome back, Goober.
Sure. Did you find
And by that, I mean... Huh?
found your wall finally?
All?
Yeah, because there's more treasure chest down here now.
That. No, I just found the proper way to move forward. It looks like there's two entrances to, like, every floor. One entrance will lead you to a section that has a little bit of treasure, and the other will lead you to, a section that has, like, the actual way of progression.
should find the candy store. You really just walked down there hoping it wouldn't put to sleep.
Oh, I like tried to time it so that way I could get like the Healy juice. FP restored. That's actually a really good one to get. Yeah, not all the traps in this game are bad. Some of them do like, I heal HP, I heal FP, or like I restore FP, or I do both, you know, and it's like sometimes it's like worth it to step on a trap because it will mean you can get something like FP back, which FP can normally only be restored by just fighting.
By sleeping, yes.
There you
But
are.
yeah, I don't know. I was saying something. Oh yeah, because we've gotten like exceedingly excellent like indie developed games over the past like few years. You know what I mean? Like Undertale. This was a little bit like later than Undertale, but like Cave Story is another good example of something that was indie development by somebody who was an industry. Oh, enemies levels went up. God, that's some shit. I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks. They didn't go up like one level, they just went up like to level 30 from whatever the fuck level they were before, 20 something, 26. But, fuck my brain, come on. So like Hollow Knight, Cave Story, Undertale, Raft, Hades, I think, was not produced by a big studio. Hades was produced by a smaller studio. What else? I believe Terraria falls into that category. And mind you, these are all games that some of them I played and some of them I haven't, and I know a lot of them are beloved. And not all of them are my cup of tea. But it's like I can appreciate them for what they are. What am I being attacked by? It's like we're in the golden age of like indie development, and the golden age of like main console development is behind us. Which sucks to admit, but it is what it is, you know.
Golden age of main console development was in the PS3 and Xbox 360 era.
I would say, like, for me, for Sony, they stopped being good. They stopped being as good at, like, PS2. Because that's when, like, they were kind of slapdash throwing anything at their console that they could see what would stick, you know?
I don't know, man. Full of great stickers in PS3's era.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say that there weren't. It's just, for me, the last console that I felt like I really, really, like, you know, oh, I gotta have it, was, like, PS2. And I was older when I made that decision. Because, like, PS3 has some titles, but a lot of those titles that are on PS3 are also on PS2, you know? Like, I remember when I was younger, I just really badly wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus. And God, I've still never forgiven him for this. Not entirely. I've called him an asshole quite a few times. I bought a PS3 off of Troy Boy.
There you are.
For like a very fair amount. and that fucker did not work.
He didn't what?
Oh, the PS3 he sold me, it did not work. And he never gave me the money back or anything. Because I was like, why would I take this? It doesn't fucking work. He was like, I don't know, man. And he just didn't give me the money back. It was like, it was like a shitty thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, thanks, Troy Boy, I guess. So it's like, have I thought about getting another PS3 at some point? Kind of. Am I going to? No.
Why not?
Because I now own Shadow of the Colossus not only on PS4 but also on PS2.
You should totally just
It's
go to
like-
PS3 anyway.
And it's like, I can't think of any other games on the PS3 that I like, am like, oh, I gotta have it, you know?
What about Resistance? Resistance 2. Resistance 3.
I have never heard of those games.
Really?
No, but also, a lot of the games that were good to play on PS3 also later released on PS4, and I have a PS4.
Resistance did not make it to the PS4 because Resistance was like Itachi. It decided to die in Shippuden so that it wouldn't be part of Boruto.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, Resistance died with the PlayStation 3 and was never remade because they but dude, like, did Resistance have quirks? Yes. Could you get past those quirks? Also, really, yes. Very much yes. Because I never quirks in my own organic playthrough. And everyone else was just like, that game sucked. I don't know what you're talking about because I beat the shit out of everything the whole time I went through that game. So it sounds like y'all didn't even fucking finish it. To its credit, great difficult.
Yeah. Also, you've been cutting out a lot.
Oh, probably because I'm not always directly right in the microphone. That might,
Yeah.
that might have something to do with it.
I don't know, my microphone is pointing upwards. It's pointing that direction, and it's still picking me up.
There you are.
I mean, I was far away from mine, like at least a foot.
I'm probably about 6 inches, maybe.
There you are.
And my brain... trying to remember what it was that I wanted to say, and I'm just completely and totally blanking on what it was that I wanted to say. I don't know, I can't think of, like, any games that are exclusive on the PS3 that I have, like, a strong desire to get. Like, for me, PS2 was it, because PS2 had a lot of very interesting games that didn't get ported to PS3. And comparatively,
Yeah, you sound like somebody who's never played Resistance.
anyways.
Yeah, that's just some obvious bullshit. You can tell because of the
That just sounds like some dude with like a neck that is connected to his chin.
You're right.
That
was the sound I was
came
going
up to me at the store and was basically just sort of like, sounds like you don't play Magic the Gathering.
Why would I play Magic the Gathering?
That's even better than I had pictured it mentally.
Actually, Magic the Gathering is far superior to Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't.
There you are.
It was one of those weird realizations that I had when I realized, Wizards of the Coast makes both Magic the Gathering and D&D, and it was kind of like that weird, like, kind of moment.
Right? All these nerds just saying, like, my fandom is better. Your fandom is from the... Yeah, dude.
My brother in Christ, it is all from the same developer. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like... I don't know. Oh god, I remember the most recent shot myself in the foot type moments was for his birthday I went out and I got Troy Boy like all of the Sly Coopers up until 3. And he was just like, yeah, no, I already had them, I bought them again, and I bought a PS2, and I was just sort of like, well fuck, I didn't know. And he's like, I thought I told you, and I was like, nope.
No, man.
So now I own those, and he's just like, yeah, I used to have a copy of like what was it? Like the 4th one or whatever. He's like, but I have no idea what happened to it. And I was just kind of like, oh yeah, you gave that to me. And he's like, huh? And I'm just like, yeah, you gave it to me when you sold me the PS3 that didn't work.
Well, shit. That mystery was solved.
Congratulations, you've played yourself.
I like the original trilogy. It's like
There
it's
you
like
are.
years.
Yeah, I've been thinking that I want to play it. I just haven't like had a chance to sit. I have so many games in my backlog, dude.
You and I both.
It's like at least I'm trying to work through this one. It's like I've been working through it. Like that's been my stubborn like, okay, I'm gonna get through this type deal, you know. Like I've gotten through. This is like the last big title that I want to play from the GameCube that I own. I mean, there's Sonic DX and there's Sonic Adventure Battle 2. But I don't have like a real strong desire to go and play those. Not because they are bad, but because they how to say this? But because they have been re-released onto Steam and they are far less buggy on the re-release. Which is why I'm kind of like, yeah, no, I'll just wait. Maybe play those on PC. Wait for them to go on sale. God, that was not enough to kill him. In fact, that was a complete and total waste of FP, because it did about as much as my regular slaps do.
Please go home.
Shadow went away, thanks. Linear's talent is the only one that's useful. For like the rest of the things, which are all like, oh, I'm gonna boost your stat in this or whatever. It's like, why wouldn't I just use Linear to do that? Because Linear is all about boosting your stats and shit. It's like, there's no, like, and that's what a lot of them are like for this. It's like, oh, here's Mag's talent. It raises your defense. And it's like, okay, but what if I just used Linear's spell, which raises the defense of all 3 people? And they were just like, I see, but what if? And then they just never come back with an answer. Oh, good. I love this room. Why would you even make this a room? What is the point? I have been poisoned. Oh no, that's actually bad. Thank you, Linear. We stand linear around here. I would say this, the one nice thing about these ice floors is that they let me go about Mach 5, so I can actually get to where I want to be in this dungeon much faster. Where are you gonna take me? Where are we going? Okay, that gets me out there. Not even gonna bother. See, I don't know what the point of those are. Is because I can just go to the fire ruins and there's an enemy I can kill and get like a fuck ton of those. There's no sense in making that the hidden treasure in this maze. And trying to think of what consoles library I want to work through next when I get done with this game. I'm probably going to try working through PS2s. Because PS2 has... I've built up quite a library for. Because I know I've got Persona 4, which I have Persona 4 Golden actually on PC, so I might play that one instead. I have Persona 3 FES, which is like the complete edition Persona 3. And I have Silent Hill 2 and 4 and a bunch of other games. The Sly series I know I have. One game I've been meaning to play on Xbox 360 when I get a chance is I bought the original Nier. So I've been wanting to sit down and play that. Oh, cool. Loop. God, these things, why do they move so fast?
I can't believe it!
You want to know? You want to know something kind of fun, Siege? Siege. Thank you, what AFK? Oh, oh, there he is.
I was talking.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no, your mic wasn't picking you up for a hot second. No, you want to know what's like a really like great feeling in a way?
What?
when you get close enough with like the people at your local game shop to like talk casually with them, you know what I mean? Like talk shop more or less. That kind of like really good feeling. Because I remember like just having this very casual conversation with like this girl at my GameStop who runs the counter while I was picking up Splatoon 2. I go in there all the time for all of my pickups and shit. And as I was talking to her, as I was leaving, she was just like, we were talking about like, you know, life shit, and she was just like, yeah, no, I can't get it right now because of car issues and shit like that. And I was just kind of like, yeah, I feel that. And then we just talked about car issues, something completely, totally unrelated to video games. And then once I was done with that, she was just like, win a game for me. And I'm just like, I'll probably lose, but I'll try. And then I just left. And it's just like one of those good feelings, you know, when you're on like good terms with the people at the stores at which you shop. You know what I mean?
There you are.
Also, if you're talking, once again, your mic is not picking you up.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I literally just said yeah.
Yeah, your mic didn't pick that up at all. You might have to raise the gain on it a little bit or lower the noise gate.
There you are.
I think my favorite thing though is going to those places and interacting as human beings, you know, instead of like cut all the bullshit that customer service throws on you. You know what I mean? Or customer service is like, you must be a perfect, unthinking automaton. Interesting. I will keep that in mind.
Shit, maybe that'll make a difference.
What'll make a difference? Your mic, again, only picked you up at the very end.
The fuck?
I don't know, man. Didn't you used to have this problem with your microphone where sometimes it wouldn't pick you up and it always turned out to be something with like that audio processor bullshit?
No.
It was like,
that wasn't me.
yeah, like I felt like you used to have that problem all the time where it's like anytime you had audio issues, you would always find out it was your audio processor. I got a blue capsule. It's an appraisal item. Boy, there's a teleporter. Probably do not need. Yep. Oh, I am glad that I stopped that.
Before you had siege, no, we can't hear you.
Where am I going? Just down the hallway? Am I literally just going all the way down the hallway? Okay, that was a very that was a super anticlimactic teleport. About face whistle, I don't care. I've managed to sneak up on the darkness itself. God, that deals a lot of damage. Now that he's punched you once, you've seen how fucking strong he is. Get the fuck out of here.
Have you, though? Have you?
Yeah, he left. So yeah, I guess he did. He has found out about the unmatched power of Mag. Oh man. Bonk. I am carrying too much Mokana Ampule. I will definitively take that. Get out of here, now, Lin. Might as well use one of these trap searches as long as I... Wow! Each one of those green dots is a fucking trap. I got Source of Luck? What the fuck is that? Boost luck parameter. Again, not very useful because linear. Oh, those are stat boosts. Whoops. I kind of wish I hadn't thrown away the other ones then. But those are for speed. Which would have still been useful, but still. How in the fuck? There's probably a way to get over there from probably the upper floor, I'm guessing. There's probably items up there, but I'm just gonna keep on trucking because I don't want to be in this dungeon for like 2 streams in a row.
But it's good for
I can
you.
help it.
Welcome to JRPG.
Yeah, right. Welcome to the JRPG field, motherfucker.
I can tell you from all of my JRPG streams, like you gonna spend some fucking time with this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You better make yourself a home.
Oh, I'm sure. I tried doing, what was it? Like the Tower of Despair, it was called. And you want to know what's so dumb? So in this game, right, there's like two things that basically help determine you, roughly how strong you are, right? There's, TP, which is used for, like, getting skills and shit like that. And then there is, this feels like a trap. Sorry, 1 second. There was just one room with a bunch of enemies, and then it just goes down again. If that doesn't feel like a trap, I don't know what does. Okay, whatever. What the fuck are you?
Those.
Jesus. I do not have enough FP. Oh no. Well, let's see how this guy handles this.
Wham! Bam!
Oh, I think I'm killing a rhino right now. Yeah, these are just rhinoceroses. Also, that wasn't enough to kill it. Holy shit.
There you are.
There's some real irony to Gray pulling out a gun and killing a rhino. Not good irony either.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? Oh! EX monitor. What the fuck are these things?
Hi-ya!
Okay, Gray, it's time to use store up. Rather, we're going to use this is the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Super spell.
Please make them strong. I can't believe it!
Yeah, yeah.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this thing sucks.
Hi-ya!
Oh, well, there it goes. Gray didn't even get to do anything. I thought that was going to be so much stronger than it actually was.
I need to finish. I might get on stream.
You need to finish what?
Subnautica.
I swear to God, every time I could talk to you, you're just like, I gotta finish Subnautica.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time? Are you sure? I don't know. I think you're.
It feels like the past few times you've just been like, I should finish Subnautica. Go finish Subnautica, bitch!
Well, I wanted to play Subnautica multiplayer with people, but it's not been working out well for me. People just don't be hopping on.
You don't want to... Weren't you playing that with Pac?
I played it with Pac once, and Pac was like, he was using the fuck out of console commands, and let me tell you,
That's not
You can-
that's not a good...
he could have used some more specific console commands if he wanted certain.
I don't know. I feel like that's like a way to kind of like go around the idea of like actually playing the game. Does that make sense?
You're right. That's exactly what it is. Console commands were made for developers to test their game.
Right. So it's like... It's like, I don't know. If you're just doing it by yourself, yeah. You know, if it's like another playthrough, sure, okay, whatever, you know. But it's definitely like, I wouldn't call it like annoying, but like not an experience when you choose to just sort of take the route of, oh, we're going to just console command our way through this to get through it. And then at the end of the game, you're just like, oh, this doesn't feel good, you know what I mean? Because you didn't accomplish anything.
Yeah. So, like, for instance, one Reaper in the game so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm aware of the other two. I'm only aware of the other two because of people who hop in my fucking stream and can't keep their fucking mouth shut.
Right.
You know, the Ghost Reaper and the Leviathan were Sea Dragon
How about
Reaper.
this stuff? Come on now.
Right.
And I need to, if I can't get past the first kind of Reaper, I can't expect to explore the ocean of 45462B a fashion that it needs to be explored.
Right.
Yeah, and like my thalassophobia has a lot of hang-ups on that. That game scares the fucking shit out of me.
Yeah, fair.
For instance, whenever you get to a spot and like even if else that block your vision, that shit fucking drives my anxiety up. Like, oh, just like, oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, holy shit. Like I start freaking the fuck out right away.
Yeah, fair. Everybody has things they're not good with.
I mean, you're putting me in the ocean where I'm obviously the slowest fucking creature. So, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, I'm already at a disadvantage.
Yeah, pretty much. God, these things suck so much.
Okay. Red suit is 2 formation, 2 lead. Do I already have a lead? I do. Okay, that's why.
These things suck so much, dude. In a game where you do not give me items that I can purchase to restore my FP, do not make enemies that can absorb my FP.
What is FP?
FP is what's used to, basically perform your special attacks. If you want to deal any kind of damage, you have to have FP to do them.
Okay. Okay. 2.
Please go home.
Fuck, why is this floor filled with exclusively these things?
Because fuck. That's why.
Excuse me?
Yeah, because fuck me, I guess.
That's how most games do their thing back in the day, my man.
Oh, I see this one enemy is very miserable. We're going to give you only this enemy.
Fuck you, play longer. Kind of what it boils down to.
Basically. This feels like overkill, but I don't want to deal with these things. Especially, one of them is enough of a pain. 2 of them is not something that I want to deal with. Oh, what is this? As soon as I finally get rid of those. I don't even know what these things are supposed to be.
Did you really get rid of them then?
No. Seem like it.
This is probably punishment for not going into the treasure room upstairs.
Like fucking treasure room.
Please make them strong.
This entire fucking dungeon is miserable.
Hi-ya!
Oh, why did you not die? Ray has literally 1 FP.
Hi-ya!
I can't believe it!
Hi-ya!
There you are!
Down it goes. Caring too much.
Well, shit. Really? Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Pull!
Yeah. Wham! Bam! Ha!
Thank God. Can these things even fall asleep?
Please
I guess I'm about to find out. Nope.
Please make them strong.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that sounds healthy.
I found a Seamoth fragment.
Oh, I thought I was talking about you fucking hacking up your lung.
That's just phlegm in the back of my throat.
I think you said phlegm, but to me it sounded like fun.
No,
And I was just like, I don't want to know what kind of fun is happening in the back of your throat.
what you think I said is correct.
Oh. Oh, blessed days. A map.
I would not say that it's fun, but I do know exactly what it is.
Oh, man. Hoover, you want to know what you should do?
No,
Go and make me a cake.
I'm not doing that.
And go make me a cake.
I don't cook things.
Gotta bake me a cake.
I'm gonna go make a mac and cheese cake.
There you are.
Ugh.
See?
I don't want to think about what the fucking texture would be like for that.
Hi-ya!
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love this enemy. I love this enemy that absorbs 35 FP. Anything, something that takes up like a very good amount of FP by comparison. Like fucking, there are so many attacks I can do for 35 FP.
Well, it's only taking 11 FP from each one.
No,
Yes.
taking
33.
alarm goes off.
33 divided by 3 would be 11.
Yeah, no, it takes it from one character.
No, it seems like it's taken from all 3.
Wham! Bam! Ah!
No, you can tell because it only says it over the character it takes it from. Shoot her! Bring her down! Ah, stop! These enemies suck. I'd rather have rhinos.
There you are.
These are your favorite enemy now.
Hi-ya!
Oh, I can assure you they are not. Ice Ball was picked up. This is the fucker you throw in a snowball fight when you looking for revenge. Light blade parts. Interesting. Chain. Oh man, I do be loving how fast everything going by. No!
There you are.
Yeah! Hi-ya!
Yeah, okay. I saw the light come from linear, and yeah, the TP came away, or the FP came away from linear. Gray, you can't be missing on this thing.
Hi-ya!
I'm carrying too much Mokana Ampule. I will gladly take. Get rid of.
Hmm.
I wanted to sneak up on it. Unfortunately, the floor is made of ice.
Pull.
Miss.
There you are.
Yeah, that certainly looked like a miss to me.
Hi-ya!
Pull.
Wham! Bam! Ha! Hi-ya!
Oh man. I'm excited for D&D tomorrow.
It'd be fun.
Hi-ya!
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, yeah.
Hi-ya!
Pull.
Yeah!
God, Mag is leveling up like fucking crazy, dude.
Hi-ya!
Pull.
Hi-ya!
I got crab signboard.
Alright, you guys, I'm heading to.
You're heading to bed.
Yup. You all have a good night.
You have a good one too, man.
Pull.
Hi-ya!
There you are.
Hi-ya! I'll try my best.
You could have DM'd me in chat or something so that you were in Relax Lounge and you wanted to join.
It's cool.
Because I was sitting here like I hovered over the server for half a second because I was DMing somebody really quick, and I was just like, huh, I wonder why he's sitting in Relax Lounge by himself.
Please enjoy.
Please. Please make them strong.
Just playing
Just like
the
you
Final
must be.
Fantasy VII remake.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're not doing more, you're not doing more, what is it, Splatoon 2?
Splatoon 3. And
Splatoon 3,
Yeah.
yeah, my brain.
yeah. I mean, I can continue it. I just don't. I just feel like playing this now.
Fair.
Hi-ya!
Ah. Yeah, yeah.
Hi-ya!
Pull.
Oh, man. Man, these enemies suck to fight and they give trash drops.
Please enjoy.
One has fallen asleep. Okay, the worst of the two.
Hi-ya!
wonder if I can make it leave while it's okay. Good. It slept walk away, Dawn Dare.
Hi-ya!
Oh, fuck me.
But
Nothing. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's not... I was assuming the worst because an enemy managed to strike me from behind. And this game has a surprise mechanic where if an enemy approaches you and manages to successfully hit you from behind, they basically get, like, what is a free round. And the same applies to you, like, where if you manage to sneak up onto them, you get a free round or whatever. But, it definitely sucks a lot more when your enemy has a free round as compared to when you have a free round, because you're so much squishier than some of the enemies who all hit like freight trains.
There you are.
Wham! Bam! Ah!
Imagine punching a stone pillar only for an entire fucking rhino to pop out.
This will knock your socks off.
Please make them strong. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! I can't believe it!
God, I am really glad that I lowered his attack. Raised our defenses before then. I don't want to think about how much something like that would have done. God, that gave us 1,000 experience.
Ah!
Please enjoy.
Please.
Go, Rhino. I don't want to destroy you.
Home.
Thank you.
Just like you, Master Mag.
Leave it to me. Hi-ya!
Every time. Gray is always the worst person to kill them. Broken Fight 182? What?
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
That is not what I meant to do. Poor rhinos. I feel so bad every time.
This is only the beginning.
I don't think these things have a front door or back. I think they just exist.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Blame. I'm very nervous. Oh, jeez.
There you are.
Hi-ya! Yes!
We guess prehistoric coin, and that's it. Yep, can ignore it. Oh shit, boss fight about to come up. Back for the upcoming fight. Level 37 Pomornik.
Excuse me? Perfect.
Jesus fuck. How much did that miss? Cool. That scared me a lot.
After you. Please make them strong.
Vice press. Why did it make her bigger? Oh, it made her thinner.
Go get him! Jump! Oh, yeah! Ha! Smack! All right. Take that!
Yikes.
Here we go.
Stop.
Glad that I targeted linear for that first.
Please. Please make them strong.
of that.
Go get him! Jump! Oh, yeah! Ha! Smack! All right. Take that!
Here's hoping the defense up from linear is enough for her to be okay. Oh, Santa Maria broke. God, this thing is not fucking about.
Go get him! Jump! Oh, yeah! Ha! Smack! All right. Take that! I can't believe it!
This is the end! Damn, Gray! My man don't lie.
I'm so glad.
Now I'm warmed up.
Special Viper? I think that's the first time I've seen something other than the Santa Maria.
Not. That scene. Yeah, I found it. I had a bit of a hard time.
Well, you must walk. Now go down to the. Thank you so much for your.
Oh, Meg!
Young Master Mag, I shall ask them to let me use the hotel kitchen to today's main course.
Meg, I can't believe you keep getting those.
Really?
Yes, I really admire you, Meg. Me? I just barely managed. No. It's just I was wondering what would happen if I were reborn. But you know what? Even then, I I guess
Hi there.
$1,000.
I have to say I love Scarlet as a villain for Final Fantasy VII.
Have not played, so.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's just I don't know. Like, I feel bad because I don't know how to.
Oh, I don't know if like you care about Final Fantasy VII spoilers or not, but
Not a lot. I kind of already know the main plot line of the original Final Fantasy VII, and
Yeah.
I myself am not going to be playing Final Fantasy VII until it's completely and totally released on a set of approximately 3 things that are like a single bundle in which I could just buy all of it.
well, yeah, I get that. Like, I honestly wouldn't have it if I didn't have PlayStation Plus right now, because I saw like paying like $15 a month for a library of games is nice. I'm not paying the full $18 though for the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, because I don't know, like older games it's like, wow. Like some of them are surprisingly shit.
Oh yeah,
Well, like,
some
I'm
of them
not
can be
saying-
really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, some of them can be good, like, but like some of them are complete shit, and it's like, wow, we actually played these, but it's like, when you think about it, like at the time, you really didn't have anything better.
Well, it wasn't that you didn't have anything better; it's that the frame of reference was different.
Yeah,
It's kind of like how to say this. So
I think the best analogy is watching old TV shows you watched as a kid, like you like. I remember watching Power Rangers as a kid and liking it, and then I tried to watch it as an adult, and it's like, wow, it's bad.
yeah, like what is it? And by frame of reference, I'm going to use something like let's say my car, my Caddy, for example. 1980s Caddy, considered a luxury vehicle. Back in the day, a luxury vehicle was defined very differently from how a luxury vehicle today is. And you got to understand that even by that day's standards, this car is still like a luxury vehicle. It's got leather interior, it's got working AC, it's got electric seats, it's got, it's got the whole shebang. And that was in the 80s, and that's still considered something that could be luxury today, but it's not as luxurious as today's luxury cars are, because today's luxury cars, you see them and you're like, a luxury car made by this brand name, and it has all leather interior and satellite uplink. It can fucking heat your seats, bring your coffee to a perfect temperature inside of the cup holder. You have a sunroof and a jacuzzi in your trunk. Like, that's almost what today's like vehicles now today feel like, with how much luxury is expected to be in them. You know what I mean? Now by
definitely.
today's standards, my car, which was once in the 80s considered a luxury car, is still considered a nice car by today's standards, but it's not considered anywhere near what a modern day luxury car is. So, but I digress.
No, I get it. Like, what was considered luxury back then is still it's still nice, but it's not like comparable to what is luxury today.
Right, like luxury back then is almost like today's common. Like, you can't imagine buying a car from like, what is it, past 2005 that doesn't have electric seats in it. There hasn't been a car since the 90s that doesn't have AC as just a core part of it.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of what I mean. Is like there's an entirely different basis and entirely different frame of reference. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you can still get cars without power seating.
I'm sure, but it's like it's rare. You know what I mean?
Not
Because
really.
most of that comes like
Not really. It's actually an option you can choose whether or not to have.
at the dealership. They
Yeah.
still allow you to have.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, AC is, I think, standard now, but like power seating
Well,
isn't.
yeah. It's like. But I digress. All the same.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think power seating would be standard, but it's not.
You would think, but most of the time my assumption was that power seating was like the standard, and then they had like an option to have, manual, whatever you want to call it. But either way, so I'm going to end stream here because I cannot do a whole nother dungeon tonight. It's been almost 4 hours, I want to say. No, it's been a little over 3 hours. It seems like since I started, and it took me all that time just to get through one, and I didn't even explore every corner of that dungeon. Yeah. So I mean, since Toki isn't online quite yet, I don't have anybody to put up a host for. So, but this will be where I say goodbye to you. Thank you everybody so much who showed up. I will be back tomorrow with Zelda D&D, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be Wednesday session. If you want to see more Evolution Worlds, come by on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be when I'm playing this next. And yeah, so I'll see you folks later. Bye, guys.